Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We deal with a technical issues. Technical issues saying how do people determine the daily life issues like what clothes should I wear, which direction should I face, what industry should I be in, what kind of scenery should my home or my office face, and etc. Because in the material world you have so much matters and materials, so that whatever you choose, it must suit your own strength. That is the philosophy. That's the philosophy, right? Just like there are many colors in the world. There are many colors. You have got red, you got orange, you got green, you got yellow, you got brown, you've got blue, etc. Then what color is favorable to me? Or we say, put the other way around, why should I choose any color? For example, if I like blue color, what's the reason? There must be some reason from behind. Even if you're from child to some very young people, from children stage to the adult stage, there must be some reason behind why you like that color. So in our faith counseling, we have found a framework. We have found a framework causing the 5 components. The 5 components, which is what? Boolean, wood, water, fire, and soil. There's 5 components. In our ancestor, they try to categorize all the materials in 5 major categories, saying just like what has been said, because they think that these 5 components can represent all the materials, all the concepts, and all the ideas operating in the world. So if we accept this theory, and they did accept this theory to conduct a faith counseling and fortune telling, so they will use these 5 elements to make a formula to calculate and compute what is favorable and what is unfavorable. So for example, the Boolean is favorable to water. Water is because they can melt in the water. And the water is favorable to wood because they can plant. They need water. If you have water, then they can grow better. And then the wood is favorable. The wood is is favorable to fire, because the fire can making use of wood. The fire can make a good burning. And the fire is favorable to the soil, because whenever they burn down something, the ash and all the things will become fertilizer and become clay, whatever, and they will form the basis of the soil. And the soil can be favorable to bullion or metals, because all metals and bullion, they are found in the soil. They are buried by the soil. So this is the positive circle of the 5 elements. On the other hand, if you think about the negative cycle, which means disfavorable or unfavorable. So if you talk about the metal, so it is unfavorable to wood, because they will chop the wood and cut the wood and harm the wood, right? And the wood will be unfavorable with soil, because the wood itself, or the trees, just like a tree, they will capture the soil. The soil cannot turn around and cannot change with the wood, and with the plant. And then in the wood, in the soil, it will be unfavorable water, because when water comes into the soil will bury them, so that there's no more water. And water is unfavorable to fire because it can distinguish the fire. And the fire can be unfavorable to metal because they will melt it down. So it is the positive and negative cycle of the 5 components which can be applied to everything, just like what color is unfavorable to what material is unfavorable to what. Today, I just introduced you the positive and negative circle of the 5 components. There's a book called 上书读本. Inside it brings the first version of the 5 components, which is for reference to people, and it is built in Chinese philosophy and Chinese faith counseling and fortune telling. So it is for reference only. So next time we'll turn to another issues for faith counseling studies as well. So thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Thank you.